Black Lantern closed for council meeting.
And during my time here, I've come to realize what makes Haven so special. It's a flower shop run by multiple generations. A bar owner who greets every customer by name.
And murders people.
It's a spring festival tradition going back 100 years. History, loyalty, pride. These values which define Haven are the same values that Typhon was built on. And that is why our partnership has been so successful. It's been my privilege to renew Typhon's commitment to Haven. We believe in this community, and we're tremendously excited for its future.
Burst through the door, all injured.
Thank you, Diane. I think I speak for all of us when I say we're eager to make this official. So, time to vote, folks. And then lunch.
Hello, wanker. What are we voting on here? Pike, you better fucking do something about this. Should have finished the job, shouldn't ya? Should have checked. You're in deep shit now, son. Someone please come help me.
Alex! Oh my god!
I'm fine.
You are not fine. We have to get you to a doctor.
What happened to you?
Jed. 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 This will be hard to hear. Jed, your dad, is a complete cunt.
I found out something you need to hear. I'm sorry.
What?
Your dad's a big fat phony.
Alex, you're hurt.
Do you need help? We can call an ambulance.
Typhon's been lying to all of you. And so has Jed Lucan.
Alex,
Oh,
what's going on?
what a wanker. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
What the hell happened?
I was down in the mine last night. I saw what Typhon's been hiding for 12 years. Jed Lucan isn't a hero. That whole story is a lie. Jed caused the accident. And then he abandoned 7 of his men. He let them drown to save himself.
She already knows.
There were pictures of me and Gabe down there in the dirt. Because one of those miners was my father.
Did you know? Small world. Wonder if Gabe knew, right? Maybe that's how he came here. Tracked him down here.
Typhon wanted to keep this covered up in case it jeopardized the vote.
They're ruthless. I don't think they're afraid.
All they care about is making more money. They'll do whatever it takes to push this expansion through. So they decided to bury the evidence. And nothing was going to stop that blast. Not even the fact that there were 4 people up in the mountains.
Right, okay.
That's how Gabe was killed. Jed knew all along. He covered up the truth about the past, about Gabe. And when I found out, as you can see, he tried to kill me too.
Right now, this isn't proof. This is hearsay. Unless he admits it. I don't think he's going to. Is anyone going to believe me?
Why aren't any of you saying anything?
We don't want to embarrass you, Alex.
Embarrass?
Try me.
I'm not embarrassed.
These accusations are... well, they're insane.
Right, you would say
And
that.
trying to go into the mine was obviously a very dangerous, very illegal thing to do.
You're blaming the injuries of me going into the mine.
But we all sympathize with your situation. You've been through so much,
Oh,
Your brother was your only family, wasn't he?
I want to punch this
I
person.
can only imagine how much you want an explanation for his loss. Something to give you comfort and make your life seem less unfair.
You suppressed evidence. It's on the USB stick.
You know there's proof of the cover-up. You had Pike arrest me to suppress the evidence.
Officer Pike arrested you for stealing items from my purse. Perhaps you were looking for evidence?
And I found it. Which is why you and Jed tried to threaten me into silence.
Kinda wish I took Pike's emotions away now,
Dad,
because he may have looked at the USB.
do you have any idea what Alex is talking about?
Probably could be backing me up right now.
No, I don't. I've tried to be there for Alex since Gabe died. I thought, I don't know, I hoped I could be something of a father figure to her.
Can't believe how misguided I was.
All I can guess is, sometimes when we're hurting, the people we lash out at are the ones who we're trying to help.
What a massive wanker. You're a monster.
You tried to kill me. How can you stand there and say these things?
Alex,
You're a monster. Please. I know this is hard to accept. You all trust him. I did too. But I'm telling the truth.
Yeah, that's why it's so hard to believe, isn't it?
I believe you. Of course I do.
I expect that. Ryan might be hard because it's his dad.
I believe you too.
Nice.
I'm horrified and shocked and still processing everything, but I believe you.
I think Pike would have stood up if I took his emotions away, right? Anyone else? Ryan?
I would like to speak.
About what?
I've known Jed a very, very long time.
Someone on his side.
And, Miss Jen? Alex? I'm realizing I don't quite know you as well as I thought.
He's calling me a liar.
Some allowances must, of course, be made given your injuries and resultant confusion.
Could I have done something to get him on my side?
But nonetheless, it saddens me to hear you make these terrible and incredible accusations against my friend.
I should have made copies of the USB.
I've always found Alex to be a very trustworthy person.
Thank you. You should be on my side. I helped you. Come on.
She wouldn't make these accusations lightly. Something must have happened.
Thank you, Eleanor.
Miss Lath, there's no actual evidence of anything.
Maybe not, but that's what I think.
Thank you. It's not much to have someone who's got dementia on my side, but thank you. Pike, come on. I think he would stick up for me if...
How about you?
Should have took his emotions away.
I heard you out last night. You know the deal.
Damn it.
You're a cop. Do something.
Alex, just give it up.
Damn it. Shouldn't have signed the affidavit.
You coward.
I mean, that is on him as well. Should have took his emotions away, shouldn't I? Then he wouldn't be scared. I don't think I'm going to have enough, right, to prove my case. I think I might have messed up. Please believe me.
You believe me, right,
Why would you not?
Ryan?
Why would you not?
Why are you doing this?
God damn it.
What?
Or maybe he's talking to Jed.
My dad is not a murderer.
Damn it.
Were you afraid we couldn't get Typhon? Is that why you need someone else to blame? I thought we were in this together. For Gabe.
Please don't let it end like this.
Ryan,
No. I'm not gonna let you do that to me anymore.
Ryan, what the hell? I know he's your dad, but look at her. Why would she lie about this?
It's going too far.
Alex almost died.
It's not true.
Fuck you, Ryan! After everything? Seriously, fuck you!
Stop.
Oh, hello? What is this? Is this happening in real time? Or am I seeing how everyone feels? Hello?
I know why you tried to kill me. It's not what you tell yourself. That you thought it was best for Haven. This was never about Haven at all, was it?
Is it about your legacy? Pride?
This was about you.
Yeah. Ego?
I know it's easier not having to think about the men you buried. You want to look away and pretend the people you hurt aren't people. But I won't let you. My father worked for you. His name was John.
He was a screw up, I think, right? He was a fighter. I don't think he was, because a fighter wouldn't abandon his kids. He was a victim. He was a victim of what JED did, but I'm guessing I'm talking about him as a whole, right? He was a screw up.
He made a lot of mistakes.
Yeah.
He wasn't a good father. I think he came here trying to be better. But you killed him.
Do you remember him? Did you know he was my dad?
And then Gabe. My big brother.
He was happy.
You know, when we were kids, we goofed around to escape. To pretend everything was better for a little while.
I guess we're trying to guilt trip him, right?
When I got to Haven, the first thing we did was dance around like total dorks. And it wasn't an escape from anything.
Try to get a confession out of him. That's the only way we got, right?
He was happy for the first time in his life.
To try and get evidence.
But he died. Because of you.
Do you feel guilt, though? Because so far you seem like a psychopath.
And then there's me.
How you can just switch it on and off.
For so many years, I just wanted to survive. To get through. Haven changed me. I started to think about the future.
I want to belong.
I want to belong somewhere. I want to know that there's a place and a group of people who wouldn't be the same without me. I was starting to feel that here. And you tried to murder me. You would have ended my life just so you wouldn't have to face the truth.
Admit it. Admit your guilt. Come on. Get the facade is falling. Oh, my eyes just flashed purple.
You've forgotten it. Haven't you? You've plastered over it with another story.
That you're a hero? That you're a good man? I don't think he likes being called he never likes being called a hero, right? In the pub. He doesn't like people talking about it, so I don't think he quite believes that. I think he believes he's a good man, though.
You tell yourself you're a good man. You take care of so many people. You gave me a roof.
Mm-hmm.
And a job. You checked on me when I was grieving. such a good, generous man. But that's the lie. If you scrape it away, what do we see?
Tricked me. Did not see it coming at all. You're a coward.
11 years ago, you led a group of men to their deaths. And you couldn't even say those words out loud because you're a coward. You couldn't imagine saying it to your wife, saying it in front of your son. Every day you were brave enough to go underground and look death in the eye. But you couldn't muster the courage to admit a mistake. I can feel you trying to pull away. Don't.
I did say all the right things there, right?
The truth hurts. Sometimes it's so awful you think you're gonna break. But when you come out the other side, and you're whole and free and still alive, then you'll finally know how strong you really are.
Oh, her eyes then turned red.
I see the truth about you.
What does it mean?
You hate yourself.
Oh, I'm seeing the emotions through my eyes.
You hate what you did in the past.
Instead of them glowing, it's in my eyes.
You hate what you've done to keep it secret.
So he's angry right now at himself.
And the more you deny that hatred, the worse it grows. I know who you are. I've seen the worst parts of you.
I do not forgive you. I condemn you.
And I condemn you.
Why would you forgive someone like that? Admit it. Say it to the room. Come on, that's got to seem like a guilty guy, surely. Hello? What's happened? Don't leave it like that. I want to see the aftermath.
And the news is still coming in on the Typhon mining scandal that has rocked the western slope town of Haven Springs.
Okay.
Where a council meeting was the scene for shocking revelations.
Nice.
Local bar owner and council president Jed Lucan admitted in a tearful confession to covering up the deaths of 7 Typhon employees as their manager 12 years ago. A recent cover-up, which involved a clandestine and unpermitted explosion to thwart inspections, caused the death of Haven local Gabe Chen last month. Mr. Lucan is currently in police custody, awaiting arraignment.
How did that come out, though?
We will have plenty more about this developing story, including the resignation of Typhon CEO, the market impact, and what it all means for your drive time commute coming right...
Like, did Jed know about Gabe's death as well? Like, he freely admitted that pit as well?
Yeah. The silence is worse. I need to get some air.
I still have the apartment. Who owns the bar now? Ryan?
After summoning all my strength and willpower, I'm now ready to move from the bed to the rooftop.
Okay.
Do I need a Charlotte Harmon portrait? I kind of think I need a Charlotte Harmon portrait.
Hello, friends. I've decided to open up to commissions. I think we're all looking for ways to start busy right now, and making art has always been my favourite method. So please get in touch if you want a portrait. I try to keep my rates reasonable, and I offer a discount for first-time commissions. Why would I get a portrait of her? I mean, she believed us, right? I wonder if we took her emotions away, maybe she wouldn't have. It doesn't seem like maybe that had any effect on the ending, though, right? Because we just had to get a confession out of him anyway.
I've got some continued support for you.
We at Typhon Mining would like to express our gratitude towards Haven Springs for your continued support. We have issued a statement which is available for you to read on our website. Can we read that? Can we go on the internet on this thing rather than just Facebook?
The phrase recent events is doing some work in this post.
Due to recent events, the Black Lantern will remain closed to regular business until further notice. I guess Ryan maybe took over, right?
It never ends.
A statement regarding the ongoing investigation in Haven Springs. We appreciate the community's concerns. Details are still emergent, and we are cooperating with the state police. We currently have exactly as much information as any of you. Deputy Jason Pike has been suspended pending an investigation. Please direct all inquiries through official channels. Why did he get suspended? Did what he do, was any of that unlawful?
Ducky lost for words? Amazing.
Dear Alex, I'm terribly sorry, I don't know what else to say. Okay, he regretted his actions in the pub, right? 27th, is that from that? That's not an old text, right? Yeah, because I got one from Ryan as well. Alex, I'm sorry. My dad was a hero. That's what everyone said for years, and it took so many lies to hold that up. Disgusting, terrible lies. Typhon lied, Dad lied, but worst of all, I lied to myself. Even when the truth was right in front of my eyes, I believed him over you. I'm so sorry, and I hope one day you'll forgive me. That's no trouble. Believe your dad over some person you've only met for a few months. It's understandable. Okay, is there anything in here to look at? Lawyer business card?
Maybe I do deserve some $sign justice, but I'd much rather be able to move on with my life.
No. We get money. We get money out of this. We will win. Easy. That's why we're getting bloody cards from lawyers. We can move on with our life after having millions of dollars, because that is what we would get. Easily.
They say I was powered by adrenaline that whole morning. Now I'm mostly powered by extra strength Advil. And these.
Yep. We seem to have cured from our injuries. Play interview.
I am now a double victim. First to Jed Lucan's horrible deception, and now to Typhon's attempts to scapegoat me for their crimes. But I will fight, tooth and nail, to ensure that the real story is told and my name is cleared. Thank you.
Okay.
Sounds like Diane is angling for a book deal. Hopefully it ends up in the fiction section where it belongs.
I mean, she was withholding evidence. She should be charged with something, right?
Good thing I sold off all my Typhon stock.
Typhon CEO resigns amid stock plummet. Yep. Don't need to read that.
I'm pretty sure my voice was already heard by everyone who needed to hear it.
The Denver Times is requesting a comment. 10 minutes of my time. Apparently has been also sending me other messages and voicemails.
Is it weird that the part of this that bothers me the most is nondescript dive bar?
Okay, yep, it's all over the news. CEO mining scandal has deep state fingerprints. Behind closed doors of a nondescript dive bar, 8 town council members gathered to discuss a municipal mining permit. And when the doors opened, one of them was admitting to murder, another to criminal fraud. So Diane, did she admit then? It must be referring to Diane, right? Notes?
He left it on the landing outside. He still can't even look at me.
This is from Pike. Found this in Jeb's house. After everything, I thought you ought to have it. What? Found what? The bomber jacket?
Couldn't bring himself to get rid of it.
Helldivers. Ah, it's my dad's. My dad's mining jacket. Right. Gnome?
Feels like I've been through so much with Eleanor. It meant the world that she believed me.
Local paper scandal.
Must be rare that a local paper gets to break out the really big headline.
Covers the whole bloody page. 8 deaths covered up, yep.
See? This is why I try to only read the art sections.
Oh, this is talking about us singing at the festival. Don't care. Old news. There's a chipmunk here now, as well as the lady with a heart bursting out of her stomach.
Hard to blame Ducky for remaining loyal to his best friend. It's still hurt.
Yeah, they're going to. They knew each other longer. It's understandable until the proof came out. The truth.
Maybe Salem would be cool. I'm already an expert in witch trials.
Yeah, should we just leave with Steph now? Well, there's no need to stay here, is there? Pendant.
Maybe Dad deserved everything he got, but I'm still glad we were there with him in his last moments.
A troubled man. Very troubled man. Who seemed to regret his life decisions at the end. Okay, let's go upstairs. Oh, someone's at the door. Who is it? Steph? We're winding down, right, to the ending.
Hey, Steph. Alex, wait. Before you say anything, I have to get this out.
You're going to confess your love.
Okay. What you did at the council meeting, it was the bravest thing I've ever seen. And it made me want to be brave too. So, here it goes. I want to be with you. I don't give a shit about playing music or seeing the world. I mean, I do, but only if it's with you. And if you'd rather stay here instead, then... Fuck it. I want to stay here too.
Do I want to stay here? Your ticket. It's broken.
You ripped your bus ticket.
I can get another one. Or not. It doesn't matter. Point is, I'm in. For whatever you want.
See, we didn't need to kiss on the rooftop, right? We're still going to end up with each other. I feel like that was the best thing to do at the time.
You've, given me a lot to think about.
Well, good. That was the idea. You know where to find me. Good luck, Chen.
Thanks, Steph.
All the massive sluts that shows that option straight away. You ain't got rushed to kiss somebody. We knew there was going to be a romantic relationship forming, right? I don't mean that from game mechanics, right? Story-wise. It's just a natural progression. I felt like we were going along.
All right. Just tell me.
Are we talking to Gabe?
What?
My future. What to do? The night of the Spring Fest, Steph made a strong push for leaving with her. Playing on the road. The excitement of the unknown. Of course, that was before all the shit went down. Come on, you're the know-it-all. So tell me.
I think we should leave.
Actually, I do know what you should do.
Otherwise, we'll get stuck here.
You should stay in Haven.
You think so? Really?
You really think so?
Of course. You finally have a home, a job, people who actually like you.
True. True.
Why would you give that up?
Bad memories, though. That's the thing.
That's true.
Or good ones. It depends, really, how you viewing it. The ghosts. Like this, for example.
Then again, maybe leaving would be better.
What?
You're young, you suddenly have a little money, friends. And don't you think it's time to give this music thing a real shot? No, you should definitely leave.
Oh, fuck off. Stop it, Gabe. I don't need the mysterious spirit bullshit right now. I just need...
I mean, isn't Typhon still here?
I just need my big brother.
Would we want to stay around?
I'm sorry.
I know.
It's just their CEO, right, that's left, and their stocks have gone down. They're still around, right? Would we want to stay somewhere where they are?
But here's something.
Hello? But here's something what?
It's 3 hours from now. A bus pulls away.
Right.
You're not on it. And neither is Steph.
Okay. So we've decided to stay? You showing like my possible futures?
Life goes on.
Right. There is meant to be music playing. Okay.
You get a job working with Steph at the record store.
Yep. I mean, this all sounds good so far, doesn't it?
All those years of being a music snob finally pay off. And little by little, time does its thing.
Screw time. I'm going to see myself as an old lady. Do we have a family? Do we adopt some new orphanage kids? Ethan's here. Okay.
The apartment starts to feel less like a museum and more like a home.
What is that? Is that a Satsumas in front of him? On a plate? Did he like Satsumas?
Thoughts of JED, of Typhon, even of me, begin to fade into the background.
Who owns the bar now, then? Community run. Christmas time. Riley is back from school. New boyfriend? Charlotte also looks like maybe new boyfriend. Was that the man who was always angry on the phone? He was bald as well, right? There's also a bald bench guy, right? I think. Eleanor is still here. Are you okay, health-wise? Nat 20. Okay, playing D&D. Would the music be overpowering all the ambient sounds now? Because why can't I hear just like ambient sound as well? Why is it so picky and choosy whenever music plays of whenever I hear ambient sound or not? Okay, so this seems nice, right?
The rooftop is your stage. You perform every week to a small but adoring group of fans.
Steph.
Maybe while you play, you wonder what could have been. Performing for more people in more cities, sharing your music with the world.
Am I that good? I just imagined a karaoke voice all this time.
Or maybe you never think about that much at all.
Depends. What do you want out of life? Do you just want like a nice, homely, happy life?
You don't know exactly when it happens. But one day you look around and find that you have transformed this place just as much as it has transformed you.
It's no adventure. I mean, you still can have your own adventures. You can still go on trips and stuff, right? And then come home.
And the most extraordinary thing of all is just how normal it feels.
Well, I mean, that backdrop, you can't beat that.
You don't question it. You don't doubt it. Or wonder what might have been. It's your life. The life you fought so hard to have. And for the first time in a long time, you just live.
But the ghosts will still be there.
Thank you.
Don't mention it.
And if I leave, can you show me that?
You really think I'll transform Haven?
Of course, you already have. With your gift, your music, just by being you. But Alex, that doesn't mean you have to stay. You have the potential to do that anywhere you go.
I think we should make more use of our powers. Where do you think we should go?
Where am I supposed to go? I don't have any other home.
That is true. But you didn't have any home before coming here. And look what happened.
If we go with Steph, that is our home.
The truth is, there's no telling what that version of your future might be. The only promise is the adventure.
Mm-hmm.
So, What do you think?
It would also be good to get away from the ghosts, I think. Otherwise you'll become attached to them. I mean, you haven't shown me the adventure. Like, you show me this all lovely vision of staying in Haven and then not show me what it'd be like if I leave? Like, how could I say no to the lovely vision? That looks really, really nice. I think we should stay and then also do adventure. Why can't we stay and then go outside when we want to, right? I think we should stay after seeing that.
I know what I want.
That looks really nice, right? If you showed me what it would look like if we left, maybe I would have said left. But why can't we stay and then leave as well, you know? Why do we have to stay here permanently? I mean, we are sort of asking Steph to give up on her dream, selfishly, just because we want that nice life of doing nothing. Maybe you should have chose to leave. I don't know. Either one, I would have been fine with. We should stay and then leave on trips, you know? Why can't we go out touring or something? But, you know, after, like, being in an orphanage, was going around trying to find a home, never finding one, then we eventually do find one. Would we then go back to what we used to do when we was a kid and start going to different places again and never fitting in somewhere? So I do kind of like this ending as well. You know, we found our home. Why should we leave? I feel like the game kind of wants you to choose that option as well, right? Why would Gabe show us all that stuff if we then say, nah, I don't want any of that. Let's go leave to the unknown. Okay, GG is at the end. Yeah, I think so, right? Credits. Cool. Cool beans. Cool, cool, cool. Glad I have played this game. Cool, fun game. I liked the powers much better than the first Life of Strange, but I feel like the story of the first Life of Strange is better than this one. Though I did like the twist of this one, but there was a massive twist in the first one as well, right? Which I didn't see coming either at the time. But I do feel like the sort of the serial killer guy, right, the teacher in the first game, sort of story, mystery, is better story than this one. Because this one didn't really have that much really going through it story-wise. I don't think the actual main plot, you know, it was all about a cover-up, right? By a corporation, all about money bags, right? Companies not caring about people but profits, which is, you know, it's an important message to deliver, but it didn't make for that great of a story, really, right? He only all started kicking off then at the end of chapter 4 and JED shot us, which I did not picture happening at all. But the characters were all written great. I thought the characters were all great, writing-wise. I think they were all complicated people. And people like Mac, for example, was a complicated character. And JED, complicated villain. Diane, complicated antagonist as well. Ryan was a bit vanilla, I think. Steph was more interesting. So that's why we romanced her. But Alex, the main character, was great. I liked her a lot, actually. But I still think Life is Strange 1 is better, just for the better story. But I feel like the powers were better in this one. But yeah, I'm glad I played a story-based, story choice game. Nice little break from the games I have been playing. Nice sorbet, palate cleanser. I hope that you have enjoyed this. If you have watched this, I know this may not be people's thing. Definitely not been my usual MO. There is a DLC as well, actually, for this game, which I don't think I'll play. Not that interested in Steph's story. I kind of liked her as like a side character, but I wouldn't be interested in her in the main character. She's not going to have like any powers or anything, right? So I shall be returning to the more usual type of games I have been playing, sort of action, RPG, adventure type games. Like, I mean, this is sort of an adventure game, I guess. I mean, it's very heavily story-based, which is what main type games I like playing. Maybe I'll do more of these in the future. There are still ones out there I haven't played. You know, I did list quite a few of them at the beginning that I have played. And I shan't be replaying them because I don't feel like these games have huge replayability, because the whole point is the story, right? Of course, you can change small choices and things, but once you know the story, it's a bit bit hard to replay. But yeah, let me know in the comments or like the video if you did like this sort of game, if you want to see me play more of these sort of games. Ah, right, yes, end screen. Sorry, forgot about this. Alex stayed in Haven Springs, so everyone sort of pretty much, well, I say everyone, is 50-50. I feel like it could be 50-50. I feel like either one of those are acceptable endings. But the game did sort of kind of seemed like it was steering you to want to stay, right? With showing you what life is like if we did stay, and not showing you what it's like if you left. But I don't understand why we can't stay and also hit the road to play music when we want to. Right. 70% of people forgave JED. What the fuck? Why? Why the hell would you forgive someone who tried to shoot us and kill us and murdered loads of other minors, including our father? I'm sorry, 70% of people, what the fuck are you doing? Alex claims she learned not to fear her emotions. Yes. Was in the majority there as well. Not by much, 52%. Some members of the council stood with Alex, yep. So everyone stood, yeah. I feel like, so Pike probably could have stood if he took his emotions away in the police station, I feel. Ducky? How would Ducky have... We must have missed something with Ducky. Alex wanted to belong somewhere in the future. There was a sort of even split between that and helping more people in the future. I feel like both of those would suit her character, I feel. But I feel like the belonging was better because we've never felt we've belonged anywhere before. Alex didn't sit on a bed. Yeah, I saw it. I saw that you could sit there and I knew that would be a thing. But why? I couldn't be bothered. Alex didn't see Ryan after the votes. Could we have saw him? How could we have saw him? Could we have maybe gone downstairs in the bar before going to the roof? Most people missed that though. Or maybe it was just from the decision what happened, right? Of him not believing us. And we would have seen him instead of Steph if we romanced him, right? Instead. Charlotte sided with Alex during the votes. Possibly because we didn't take her feelings away, right, when she was grieving. Because we weren't in the highest majority with that. Most people did not get Charlotte believing her. Eleanor sided with Alex during the vote. 50-50, that was, wow. Why? Why would people, why? How did people not get her to side then? What did I do that made her side with me? Pike told Alex to give up, yep. I think that's because we didn't take his emotions away, I feel. Ducky remained loyal to JED. Yeah, see, Ducky could have sided with Alex. Don't know how. Ryan believed JED during the vote. Yep. I think maybe he would have believed us if we romanced him. Ryan and Alex didn't get together. Yep. Most people chose Steph. And Steph stays in Haven to be with Alex. See, we didn't need to kiss her on the rooftop for her to end with us in a romantic relationship. We saw in the future thing, right? The vision that Gabe showed us what happens. We're clearly together. Like, we were like holding hands, right? Caressing each other's hands. We didn't need to kiss. And I don't need to be shown it, you know, either. It's obvious they're being together. Because, I mean, even Steph said, right, she wants to be with us when she came and met us. Okay, cool. That's it. Nice. See, yeah. Steph's story, we could do that, but I don't want to. I don't care. I don't feel like Steph is a good main character. I like her as a side character. I have no interest in playing with her. So thank you for watching. Already gave all my thoughts prior to those choices appearing I completely forgot about. I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.